Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Junkyard Builder. So, moved a few bits around since the last video. We've still got our delivery truck dropping in 16 minutes. So I've moved all of the bins over to this side. They were along there, and I brought them all over to this side because I thought when we basically just got stuff being dumped out the front by this, it was easy just to keep them all there. And I've moved the paper and plastic compressors over here, so that I thought that would be a good place to go. We'll have a bit of space. I can grab the bundles and then just sort of stack them up by the fence. Hop, there we go. So that'll give me a little bit of stacking room, kind of going along with the way that things were handled in Recycling Center Simulator, where we had that separate warehouse area. I may move these two back a bit further to bring them a bit closer towards the entrance, so I've got a bit more room around the back here. I don't know as yet. That's something that may happen in the future. I've got to get the wood shredder machine, so that will probably go next there, and then there's also a metal machine as well, so that may well go there, and we might just have this area down here for further machinery. I've got a bunch of stuff in the back of the van that I cleared out after I'd left this lot to stack up, but as it is the end of the day, we shall call the day end, and we'll take a look at getting the other machine tomorrow. Oh, actually, I have moved some of my cars around this side, the ones that are kind of in progress, and we've got this little beastie turned up, an Arpus. Funnily enough, that delivery where it's dumping stuff off every 30 minutes, it started dumping cars off, which is really cool. And so, yeah, all right, let's officially end the day, and then we can pick up the wood machine tomorrow, and we'll see what that comes out like. Right, let's grab that wood machine. So we can be putting it in during daylight. Wood shredder 2000. It's nice. I think I also need the licenses, don't I? But I think that is. Ooh, how much are you? You're 10,000. Done it. And then we've got the garbage incinerator, burning trash bags. But does that earn me any money? And the scrap press, crushing metal scrap into metal bales. That's 3,000. Got 3,300, but licenses, plastic. Did I buy that? I haven't. I need to buy that so I can get contracts for plastic bales, and then bags of sawdust so I can turn the wood into sawdust. Sweet. Okay. So, actually, contracts. What have we got? I haven't got much that's available at the moment. 17 paper bales for 5 days. No plastic or wood, so I've maybe got that one. That'll take me 5 days. I've got about 5 bales already. That's possible. That'll get me nearly just under 2,000. So that could be one to do. Alright, go and grab that. So at least that way I've got something going on. Let's start clearing out the back of the van. So I've got stuff down here to dump out. So I can get the van ready. Oh, hello. We've got a package. Oh, my machine's arrived. Lovely. Thank you very much. Cool. And we've got a Doffy trunk. Can go with my Doffy over here. I've got one of these come through. So that'll be nearly full on there. I've got a couple of beds to fix up, which I shall do shortly. But I need to go and sort myself out with emptying my truck out so I can go and get the go around the various sites and go and pick stuff up. Right, you can go out and you can go over there. Didn't exactly throw very far, did you? You need to go in there. And what are you? Oop. Oh, you're a Doffy door. can go there. The wrench can go into our warehouse. We'll go sell that off. I've got a couple of bits in there. I'm going to go and sell it in a minute. Right, good. Good. Hey, yep. And you're done. Throw you over to you. Not quite as far as I would have liked. Damaged already. Another couple of scratches won't matter. They'll be painted anyway. Alright, done. You're done. Right, get rid of you. You can go in there for the minute. We'll put you out by the main door. Let's go to the marketplace. Need to find a better place for all that stuff I've got. Right, what we got in here? So that was a dresser drawer, or the Rosewick, a humpback, an old radio, stool, one of the Branslow sideboards with all the panels, the wrench and the old radio. 1,874. Not bad. Might even be able to buy the old scrap press as well. Alright, that'll be next time, because I'm gonna go and spend money on going and visiting sites first. Because then once I've got the scrap metal press, I can then go to the junkyard and strip that thing apart. And let's get you up near the door, and I can grab you. And we'll go and build you. Oh. Now, which way's in and which way's out? Would help if we had an arrow going whichever way around. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so that makes me think it's that way. Put you in. Are you completely different size to every... Dang, this hologram's a pain to work with. Oh, I'll just throw you down. Ah, so there's the green arrow. Okay, fine. So it is the wrong bloody way around. Right. Okay, so it is that way. Fine. Where's everything else, roughly? I'll do. Kind of, vaguely, kinda. It's a longer machine, so we have a slight disparity, but I'll sod it, it'll do. Right, let's go. I'm not going to worry about that. And let's go strip the forest, because that always had a good amount of paper in it. Right, let us dig in. Cool, plastics, lovely. And we want the blue bags as well, because they have a large amount of paper in them. I mean, it's only like 100 and whatever to get over here. I can easily come back here another time as well. I've got enough. I've got 3 grand. I can make a few trips. Might not be the most economical at the moment, but hell, it'll work. Get us what we need. And then that means I can also as well go and start stripping the wood stuff out as well. Oh, these trees, get out of the way. Alright, so I've got paper contracts. I'm going to focus on the paper first. I've only got a finite amount of space at the moment, but even though those things should easily be able to take a ton without blinking. What else we got over here? Do like those gas cylinders. They do give us a good amount of money. You get $80 just for selling them, which is absolutely storming. Let's try and fill all this with a way that was going to actually mean we won't have stuff falling out all the time. As I'm sure you probably saw in other videos, they were I had some interesting fun and games with the way the physics interacts with each other. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go and hunt around for all the blue bags first. Let's get those stripped out because I've got the time limited 5 days. Blue bag over there. Got 3, yeah, 3 here. It'd be so nice if we could level up our strength and be able to carry more than one bag. You don't have to be built like Arnie to be able to carry 2, bin bags full of stuff. Right. Right, rather than having you sit and watch me just run back and forth, I'll pause the video here, I'll go and fill the van up, and I'll see you shortly. Alright, well there we go, that's the truck all loaded up. So, yeah, the only things that's left I've found around here now are the mixed trash bags, and they're 10 kilos each, so 492 kilo is pretty much the best I'm going to get out of here. So that at least is good. At least I know that's roughly going to finish that. So let's go run back to the junkyard. Alright, so... oh, I've got some trash arrived at the junkyard as well. Perfect. So let us go around this way a bit, and then we can pull back round. And can we go? Right, that'll do. I so wish there was a way that I could just empty this thing out in, one easy way, but alright, well, we'll do what we can. Paper, mixed trash, wallpaper. Oh, that's full. Alright, right. Let me dump that out the way for the moment, that out the way for the minute. Dump these over here. Yeah, this was kind of the way why I wanted to kind of leave a gap between the door and the devices, so that I've got an area I can stack some stuff up. Plastic can go in there. Plastic going, and then I've got a big chunk of wood crate that can go in there. Right, pop you in. Let's watch the older. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I need 100 kilograms. Oh, it takes quite a lot to make a big bag of sawdust, doesn't it? Right, so this is going to take a bit of time. Apologies while we wait for me just to run through doing this. That's fine. Oh, there you go. Blue bag's bounced off the side. Your plastic. Move over there. You're a bit more paper. You can go over there. Toolbox, plastic box. Go with that lot. Your paper over there. Car wheel, bit more paper, and we're back to the paper and paper. Cool. Well, I need all the paper because I've got that contract. So, it's good. Move you there. You there. Plastic and. Right, just dump all this lot back in the van. What have we got over this side? Oh, we've got another bed. Oh, big pot of plastic. Take that over. That needs to come back over here. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's dump all this lot back in here. And then I go jump into there. I'm going to run around this side. See what we've got over here. You can go and be sold. For the moment, bed frame. Damaged metal chair. You can go. Damaged metal storage rack. You can go as well. Duffy trunk. Dresser. And another one of those. Right, good. Okay, you can go. There. And a metal dumpster lid. Oh, I missed a cardboard box. Damn you. Oh well. Alright, let's quickly drop that one out and quickly go refill this. 1, 2, 3. And off it goes. Coolio. All you on my mixed bin bags, they can go in the bin. Get rid of all those. Make myself some more money. Might buy the metal machine even though I haven't got the license for it yet. Oh, we metal spray can. Glad I moved the bed now. Plastic compression's finished. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next is done. There's certainly a lot of stuff to do when you've been out and about on a hunt for garbage. Shame that you can't do more with things like that metal rack and the stuff like that. It's a shame you can't do anything to kind of recycle it. I think that would be the trick they missed. I think is, you know, if we've got that renovation area, they could expand that, and that would be really, really good. Be able to actually physically repair stuff, you know, like get yourself a welding gun or something to be able to weld new panels into the rack so that it's, you know, works better. I think that would be kind of cool. Again, shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to code up. Right, I need to sort these damn beds out. So many bloody beds. Right, that can come out, that can come out. You go off a trunk, you go over there. I also want to get out and go around the other places. Your word and your word. Cool. Right, oh, we're 10 o'clock at night again. Alright, well, we're into the night cycle. It's technically end of the day, but you can still run around and do stuff. So, Let's go take a look at the residential area and see what they've got for us. That's $200 to go over there. I do hope we get to unlock further locations, because I think that would be kind of funky to have other locations to go to as well. Right, what have we got? Plastics. We've got a machine for that. Another one of the drawers. I'm getting a lot of these drawers. I may end up just at some point just going, right, I'm going to clear my inventory out and just get rid of my spares. Or maybe just try and find a better area to put the spares in. I mean, hopefully, I noticed there are all those containers in there. It'd be really nice if, once we've bought a container and emptied it out, if we can then hopefully use that container to go and store stuff in. I think that'd be kind of cool. Oh, look, big chunky bit of wood. Need that. Small cabinet base, that's fine. Oh, what am I talking about? One, I could always, instead of selling off these other bits, if these are all wood, I can just go and shove them in the wood machine. There we go. Sorted. That's what I'll do with any extras I just have sitting on for ages that I can't find a corresponding part to. I'll shove them in the wood chipper. Grind it all down to sawdust. Sold. There we go. That's the plan for that. Righty, let's go shift forward. Lots of paper down here. Oh no. More drawers. That is kind of cool though. I've got more drawers because there have been a few areas where I just haven't had any drawers. Have I just knocked something out? Oh no, I didn't. Good. Oh, coolio. Right. Okay, same again. I think I'm just going to pause this up while I go and fill everything up. So we'll just see you in a few. Right then, so we've got pretty much everything that I can get on here at the moment. I'm going to leave all the black sacks that are there. I've got one cardboard box left to go. That's only 1 kilo. Can I sneak that in? Bugger. That was a failure. Try a bit closer. Ooh, there we go. Good. Everything's in that side. Everything's in that side. Right, let's quickly go and turn myself around. I can cleanly get back out because I don't want to be reversing around and hitting everything. Ooh, no, go on. Hit the tree anyway, but alright. Go on. Cool. Everything that seems to be in there is still in there, so there's a railing around there, but I'm going to leave that for now. Actually, no, I've got a bit of room at the back there. Alright, so I can get that railing in over this part here. And get that can in. Can drop into that corner. Chunk of metal can go in there. We'll see if I can get that bit of railing in there, just because they're about $40 for those. So, let's move you round a bit. Oh, sugar. That'll do. Right. Let's get out of here. 191. Okay, well, that's better than we thought. Cool. Right. So, go in around here. I'm going to go start sneaking stuff into there. Let's go start getting this working. Another bale done. That one can have its baling as well. Oop, there we go. Right, pop that in there. 2, 3. Brilliant. Right. Okay. Oh, it'll be nice. Launched that box out as well. Oh well. There we go. Paper. Let's finish off all this. Your plastic. I want to leave. I'm trying to leave, you silly sausage. Great big crate. Very much. Thank you. You can go over there. Trash arrived at the junkyard. Yay! More for me to sort through. That's cool. Okay, that's that. That is something there. Oh, what were you? You're a metal chair. You can go towards the back here. Plastic scrap. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, this is just going to take a couple of minutes just while I work through and unload everything out of here. Make sure I'm putting stuff in the right pile. You're a dresser. Okay, you can go there for now. You can go down there as well. Another bit of paper. Good. Okay, you need to go into there as well. Okay, good. Right, well, you're ready to go. You're still going to be a minute and a bit left until that's done. But that should hopefully give me some room now to hop up on the back of the van here. Come on, get me up on. Let me on. Me on, you stupid buggers. There we go. Right, thank you. Cabinet, fine. No worries. The plastic can go over there. Plastic can go over there as well. Paper, go there. Cardboard box, you can go over there as well. Cardboard boxes, throw that away. And that away. That goes over there. You go over there as well. Oh, almost taken out by the bed then. Would have been uncomfortable. Oh, wooden table. Damn it. Plastic waste. The desk, you go over there as well for the wood. Go there. Paper waste. That goes in there. Oh, plastic waste. Thank you. You come up and go in there. Bag of paper waste goes over there. Cardboard box goes there. It's much more difficult when it's in the dark. When we can turn our flashlight on, that makes life a little easier. Sweet. Right, we'll go around here. Left drawer, that goes in there. Cardboard, you go over there. Bed back in the truck. Brings a whole new meaning to the word truck bed, really, doesn't it? Okay, good. Good. Oh, chair and railing. Metal fence. Just checking there's nothing else plastic or whatever related in there. Those are all relevant bits and pieces. Got some clamps. Sweet. Alright, let's go back in there. We'll go run around this side. And we'll go see what we've got here. Okay, so we have another car. And some stuff to go over the back. Metal stove. Get rid of you. You're a massive chunk of metal scrap. Thank you. Your paper. Run you around here. Oh, plastic scrap's finished. Let me quickly do that. Cracky bloody rally. So much to do. Right, I can't put the car in because it's 561 kilos. And my truck only holds 500 kilos, so it's me up a creek without a rowing implement. Oh, plastic compression's finished. Wardrobe door. Thank you. Put that there. And you got the coupe's front bonnet. That's good. And we've got a wrench. Somehow landed end up, which is a neat trick if you can do it. With a wrench with a rounded handle. Alright. Good. Right, so you're 50 kilo desk, so let's dump you into there. That'll go in there. Watch how much it shreds it. Oh. And there we go. So I wonder if I lose any of what I had there. Soon find out once we've got that all done. So that's 30 kilos. Run those through. 34, 36, 38. And that should be our 40. There we go. So we've got 3 bales of that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of our 17, or I think it was, that we need. Make sawdust, put required wood trash. Yeah, done that. What I'm just creating now. Must be a massive, great big pile of sawdust if I'm turning 100 kilograms of wood into something. Not quite like those little bags of sawdust that we had in Recycling Centre Simulator. Those were the kind of ones you'd just go and pick up at your local garden centre. Those must be industrial-sized amounts of sawdust. Right, I've got too many things around here. Let me clear some of this up. Let me grab my bed frame in here. Bed frame. Let's brush it down. Oops. Have increased the size of the brush width so that we make this easier and quicker to do. Done. Right, let's paint it. I've pretty much just decided to stick with this blue. I kind of like the blue colour. I think it looks kind of funky. Nice, you know, non-offensive colour for furniture. You know, relatively neutral. And, you know, if you actually take a look on some of the pieces that you actually see, when you actually pick it up, you can actually make out the different bits of the grain, which is quite nice. Yeah, 50 kilo mattress, it's the top one. We'll just grab the one that's on top. Insert that, done. Ready, and we'll go and sell that in a minute. Right, you go in there. Another bed. Bounce it off everything as I go by. Is there a wall I cannot hit? I think so. I think I'm hitting every wall. Right, paper compression's done. There we go. Sweet, that's done. We'll throw our paint on. Cool. It was supposed to be a deeper blue than this, but no, I don't think it looks so bad. There we go. Done. Right, that's done. Grab a mattress. And we'll insert that. There we go. It's another 300 quid. or $300, should I say? And there we go. Cool. So I've got all these cabinetry and things to do, so can do those next time. I'm going to grab another bed because I've got, there you go, got another mattress I can use to get rid of. And if I'm going to make like $300 out of each one with equipment that is just literally been dropped in to the into the junkyard, I'm not going to complain about upselling that at all. Alright. Done. Hello, computer. I appear to have an issue. Bear with me a minute. Let's see if I can force it to... Oh. There we go. Whew. That would have been annoying trying to do the rest of the video with that noise going on. Oh well, there we go. At least we found a way around it. Right. Put the mattress on. Be done with. What are you? 300. Well, it's not bad. 3 beds, 15-minute job, and we've made about 1,000. So I won't complain about that. Right, market, sell. Just for those 900. So it's not bad. It's nearly a grand that we've made. But anyway, I've got some other bits in the back of the van that can go in to there. Had the shovel we were going to sell. Put that in there. I was hoping I was going to see if I can do anything with this. Oh, I can. I can do something with these. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm going to get the old grinder out. Lovely, lovely. I think I did do one of these once already. I just forgot to do anything with them. Damn. Perfecto, look at that. Right, let's paint these up. There we go. Right, there you go. $80. Nice. What else can I do? Can I do anything with the chair? Can I do something with this? No. I'll just go in there and could be sold. I am just trying to experiment around as well and see what other bits I can fix up and which bits can be have to be thrown. So I do think it's a bit of a waste if you've got lots of bits and pieces to just throw it all when we can restore it. So it was a clamp, G clamp. It'd be nice if we could do something with a wrench. Get it cleaned up, repainted, re-oiled. All the rest of that would be good. Wardrobe doors. Just end up with so much. But I am not going to complain. I've got a lot to do. Rather have more to do than less. Cardboard box, that should have gone on the paper. Damn you. Right, you can go over there, you can go over there. Go over there. Quickly dump all this stuff out, then we'll go and sell the metal off, because I should have done that earlier, and then I can start going and picking up all the paper bales, or yeah, the paper bales, and drop them down towards the truck. So we are going to be needing to get that done soon. But yeah, I mean, this is a little bit of a dodge in the fact that the game says it finished, the day finishes at 10 o'clock, and the clock stops. And you just carry on going. You know, I could sit there and I could go through and I could strip down every single piece of furniture sitting there, repaint it all, have it all one nice colour, and it'd still be the same day. Even though that could be hours and hours of work in real life. Obviously, in game time, real life, game time are different. But if you were to actually do that, take all that furniture, take all the bits down, sand it all down, respray it all, wait for the spray paint to finish, you'd be hours and hours of work. But yeah, it's a little bit of a dodge. But hell, if the game mechanic is not going to penalise me or stop me, I'm going to take full advantage of that, of said fact. I have no shame at all in doing that. Right. Let me in, thank you. Boing, boing. That's a much better way of doing it, but my driving in games usually is nowhere near good enough to have gotten to the point I'm at now, where I am parked in a perfect position. Good, that's our paper, so we'll go run that around this way. Get round the car, doink, doink, doink that out of the way. And that's just that box of paper. Yeah, it looks like we've lost the other 20 kilos or so of wood that we had for the with that. That's a shame. There we go, 50 kilograms of sawdust. Okay, so we need to buy the garbage incinerator next. Well, I'm not going to do that yet, because I have other things I want to do first. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, there it is, just around there. Oh, I've lost a paper tub or plastic tub then. Okay. Oh, you come back out alive? You have. Yay, good. No, come on. Thank you. Physics engine be damned. Get some more paper going through here. 3 bales, as it's 30 kilos. And then that's going to run its way through. Right, while I do that, I'm going to go shift the van around to be able to go and pick stuff up. Now, have I left myself enough room to get the van partly up? No. Not really. Unless I were to drive a little bit clearer. But at the end of the day, that's fine enough for now. I did say I may move the equipment back a bit further. We could do that later. We'll start getting this lot on there. Oops. Oh, that didn't work as I planned. Oh well, we'll carry on with that. Alright, well, I'll go and finish off faffing about with that. And it's going to still be a little while yet until I've got the end of that contract. So what I'll do is I'll end the video there. We've seen now the wood machine, and we've seen how what new machine or a couple of vehicles that we hadn't seen yet, like the Duffy and the that sports coupe that they had come in. So yeah, if you're enjoying the video so far, or the video series so far, drop a comment down below. If you've enjoyed the video itself, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. You all take care now. Alright, bye bye.